Hello and welcome to the Friday reading for March 28th, 2025. I'm Maureen Frank, the Mandala Lady. And technically, it's Sunday, March 30th. I actually did a recording on Friday, the 28th. However, through some glitch, Mercury retrograde, whatever you want to call it, I could not fix the syncing up of the voice. So what I'll do is I will share with you what came through and its message. So the visual I had seen was that there was this butterfly that was on a stalk, and I actually drew it out. And see, I even wait a minute, do I have that right? Yeah, here we go. And yeah, I even have the date 2/28. So this butterfly was sitting on a stalk of some kind, and it was a park-like atmosphere, but woodsy. It was a woodsy part of the park, and the butterfly is on the stalk, and it's looking. It looks off to the right towards where I am, and then it looks back. So it's like it's aware of my presence, but it continues doing. I just see its little. I want to say its little hands, so its little legs doing stuff. So it's busy focusing on something. What it doesn't see is that up the pathways to its left, I see this young boy, enthusiastic boy who has a butterfly net, and he sees the butterfly, and he's running towards it, and he wants to catch the butterfly. I see this happening, so I walk up to the other side of the butterfly and block the child from getting near it. And the kid's trying every which way to get to the butterfly, and I'm not saying anything to the kid. I'm just standing there and just blocking him, and he just keeps trying and trying. And finally, I see the mother, a woman. I'm assuming it's her mother, the child's mother. It comes running down the path and collects the child, even though the child doesn't want to leave. He wants to stay. He wants to catch the butterfly. I am just standing there blocking the butterfly from this commotion that's going on. And it's almost as if the butterfly is not even aware that this is going on, that this noise, this distraction is going on. And then when I turn around and I look at the butterfly, it's as if it finished what it's doing, and then it flies off unharmed and ready to go on to the next thing. So the message that I got from that, looking at the different roles, I saw the butterfly as us, as our human selves. We're working on something. We got a project, something that we're focused on. And then the role of me was like the higher self, or you want to maybe a guardian angel or something. But I had the sense more that was more like higher self, the higher self of the butterfly. And so when I saw this chaos coming towards it, then I went and blocked the child from the noise and the chaos from affecting the butterfly. So the message I got from that was for us during this time of noise and chaos, more so than ever. And each of us individually may have our own little personal chaoses that are going on, that as a way to work with it, or be able to focus to connect with our higher self. Now, my understanding of the higher self is our higher self is us. But because these human bodies in this dimension is of a lower vibration from what our higher self, our whole self exists, that the body, it can't process or handle. Again, this is my understanding, and for entertainment purposes, that the body can't handle that vibration, that frequency. And the more we connect with our higher self, the more we can tune our body to this higher and higher vibration. And so it's the higher self is just a part of us that has access to more information than we and the human state have. And so as we're going about our day, as we're working on whatever it is we're working on, whatever projects, is to connect with our higher self and talk to our higher self to protect us from anything that can distract us from our our vocation, our avocation, whatever that is, whatever our heart's desire is trying to create. But all these distractions can get in the way. So ask the higher self to come in, and and it's not so much that the higher self is not there. It's just we want to open up our channel so that more of our higher self can come in. So for me, the visual I use for that is I just imagine it in the top of my head, like some of these football or baseball stadiums that the ceiling can open up. It's a beautiful day. They open the ceiling up so that you get sunlight and can watch the game in sunlight. So I just imagine that my crown chakra, my top of my head is opening up, and then I just see myself as going up with the intention of connecting with my higher self. And so for me, the visual is I feel like I go up into this cloud environment, all clouds like weather clouds, not the computer clouds. I guess it could be that, but I see it as, the weather clouds. And then there's all these other higher selves are just, yeah, it almost looks like a cocktail party. People are just standing around and socializing. And then as we connect with, we find our higher self and say, "Oh yes, come on!" And now they're there to help us. So um, at the very least, just saying as you're about to work on something that requires your undivided attention or focus is to just ask your higher self. I allow my higher self to be present. I call in my higher self to help me focus on this project. I call in my higher self to help me with this particular issue that I'm trying to resolve. I align myself with my higher self. Any of those kind of things can invoke our higher self, open up that connection to our higher self. But like I said, the higher self is always connected to us. It's us accessing it, opening. It's like the higher self is at our front door, and we just have to open the door to let them in. So that's our part. Is like, oh yeah, come on in. Yes. Okay. Anything else to add to that? Okay. So sorry about the mix up. I hope I get this fixed by tomorrow when I do the weekly reading, which to get access to that, I'll have a link in my description. Oops. To get on my list, my email list, so that you can. So I will send it to you directly. It'll be a private access to the weekly focus, but it's free to do. There's no charge. It just was managing it through an email list. And also Tuesday, I'll be doing the monthly reading for what our focus and attention is for April. So until next time, do take care. Bye bye.